The big Brawl Star collab, whatever that might be, is right around the corner because there are only a few weeks left before the next Brawl Talk, and this update has to be a big one because the game definitely needs it. I think that this update has to be their craziest update in the last year with the craziest collab, not very many glitches, and just overall good content. Otherwise, we're in for a really, really rocky road. So now the question is, what should the collab be, and are there concepts for it out there already? And if that collab comes out, will the concept be better than the actual collab? Hopefully not, because we want good stuff in the game, but let's see. So this is what has already been in the game. There's been a lot of stuff. Some of them have been smaller than others, like Line Friends. Half of these I don't even recognize in the game at all. John Cena showed up for, I think, like 2 seconds, but there were the big ones like SpongeBob, Godzilla, Uno was kind of smaller, and Toy Story. The rest of them were kind of like small little things that didn't take up an entire season. My personal favorite collab was probably the SpongeBob one, just based on the collab itself and the skins, not exactly the features, but just the things it gave me in the long run, because now that collab event is over. But now here is a list of things that could happen. This list is kind of all over the place. There's a lot of other things that they could also do. Like, I don't think they're ever gonna do Candy Crush Saga or Cookie Run or Team Fortress 2. Those are never gonna happen. I could probably go through this and tell you if it will ever happen in Brawl Stars' entire lifespan. So Newgrounds, I think that's Friday Night Funkin'. That is not gonna happen. Plants vs. Zombies, maybe. Ben 10, never. Sonic, probably. I don't know what that is on the top left. My Little Pony, no. Line Friends already happened. Angry Bird, potentially, but I don't think so. Deltarune or Undertale would be so cool, but no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Disney and Pixar, possibly. Really, really depends though, because Fortnite, I think, is kind of taking that, and they might like hold on to it just for themselves. Godzilla, again, probably, if they get lazy again. Minecraft, hopefully. I think when Brawl Stars does a big collab, they want it to be a very, very big thing, or they just want a big paycheck. I don't exactly know how it works, but I'm assuming any collab that we get that takes up an entire season has to be like an absolutely massive thing, and maybe not just like another mobile game. That said, there are plenty like anime, plenty shows, plenty games, and other stuff like that, some of which are on this list that definitely could make it into a collab. Oh, there's also Gravity Falls here. That's a good show too. And also Shrek. That would be interesting. But all right, first concept of today. I think I may have slightly looked at this, but maybe not the entire thing. This is from Carbon Tide, the GOAT. Go follow Carbon Tide. This is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have not fully watched this show. I should have, but either I was always at the TV at the wrong time when I was a kid, or I was on the wrong channel, so I never ended up fully watching it. But as Carbon Tide does, he made the best skins possible for the collab. Oh, and it shows the brawlers here that it's for on the top left, so it's Chester and Mandy, and he even has like the effects. Okay, so yeah, these other things on the side are the effects. I'm assuming the flames are the poison, the healing is whatever that is, the slowing is like earth, water, what is that one gonna be? The stun, potentially? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then Mandy just shoots water. That would be very cool looking. We got Nita and Fang and BB. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, this would be the perfect Kaze, actually. She's basically holding the same weapons that Kaze uses. I'm not sure if Kaze was out when Carbon Tide drew this, but yeah, this would be Kaze for sure. And then there's just a bunch of pins and sprays and icons, everything that Carbon Tide usually does. There's an entire landscape. Like, bro, come on. Above and beyond Carbon Tide. Wait, there's even robots. What the? And Carbon Tide, you gotta calm down, bro. This is you're like too good. You even put it on a device. That is insane. A background, bro. Just hire Carbon Tide. Make him do all the collab stuff for you, Brawl Star. Cabbage drops. That's kind of cute. Wow. Yeah, this is an insanely good concept. That would be such a good Chester skin too. And I just realized that this is supposed to be the hat that Chester wears. That is so creative, bro. Go follow Carbon Tide. I will say that every time we review one of his posts because they're too good. I can't not say that every time. Now we have something that's interesting. Brawl Stars X Clash Royale collab idea. Not only would it cause 0 copyright / profit share problems for Supercell, but it would also greatly boost Clash Royale's declining popularity. Okay, this is no longer true. Now it's the opposite. Brawl Stars has fallen into the gutters and Clash Royale gained Jinxie, and now Clash Royale is the biggest Supercell game by far. That said, I don't even think that a Clash Royale collab, like a full season collab, would even help Brawl Stars at all. Reason being, people are playing Clash Royale right now because the gameplay is more fun than Brawl. Most people who quit Brawl went over to Clash, and adding some skins from Clash Royale will not bring them back. We need some like insane peak gameplay changes and a groundbreaking collab to bring this game back. Anyway, so there's no art here, it's just PNGs, but we can imagine, we can use our brains. I'll rate how well these mix with the brawler. Princess Janet, nah, I don't think that one would. Sparky Hank though, that's perfect. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ash, also perfect. And Penny Musketeer, and then the mortar is an actual mortar from Clash. That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I don't mind that one. Mega Knight Edgar. Oh, how about Sam, Prince Draco with the fire? I don't know. Archer Queen Bell. That wouldn't be too bad. Royal Ghost Shade. Okay, I mean, you could give him swords. You'd have to give him two, but, or maybe you don't. I don't know. That would be kind of cool, though, because he can go through walls. He doesn't exactly go invisible, though, so maybe just give it to Leon. A remodel of the Elite Barbarian Bull. True, it kind of needs that. And complete remake of Night Witch Mortis. True. That skin needs a remodel. And then change the existing skins, more of them. A value pack is an alternative way to acquire King Frank skins. I think the point of King Frank is to bring people to Supercell ID, so I feel like they won't do that. Clash chests to replace star drops during the event. Okay, the funny part about this is they actually removed chests from Clash Royale, so bringing them over to Brawl Stars, maybe that would help. Maybe the people who missed chests in Clash would try to open them in Brawl. And a new 5v5 game mode, Brawl Clash. Oh, similar to Heist, but you have 3 towers to attack and defend. That would be kind of cool. I'm not sure how that would work, but I would like to see it. So if they ever do a collab like this, then yeah, make this mode. It honestly sounds kind of fun. And we have 2 posts. This one is made from Ash, I believe, you know, judging by the content creator boost here. So AshBS, go use that code. This post is just like the brawler selection. So I'm assuming this is temporary brawlers like the Buzz Lightyear that we all know and hate. However, this would be 3 of them, which I honestly think would be a little bit more fun if there were 3 different people to look at instead of just Buzz Lightyear having 3 different overpowered forms. Now, what I also would like is if they were the starters of a certain set or series or whatever. So plus Pikachu because it's Pikachu, or you can give Pikachu like the main skin or something of the event. Now, aside from temporary brawlers, which they might never do again because that was the start of the downfall, you could do like PokeBrawl star drops, you could do power-ups, you could give people their own little Pokemon that follow them around for the event. That's kind of like the powers. You have a Pokemon that follows you, and then they go and fight with you in the event, whatever that is. That would be pretty cool. I feel like there's a lot you can do with Pokemon. I hope to see it. I don't think it's an impossible collab. Now we have this smaller post that I somehow found about a Brawl Stars Pokemon collab. I've not opened it yet, so I don't know what's in here. New game mode, PokeBrawl. So it's a free-for-all game mode where you spawn with a partner Pokemon. The objective is for you and your Pokemon to be the last standing. If you die, you will respawn in 10 seconds as your partner Pokemon tries to stay alive. If your Pokemon dies, you will instantly lose, even if it died while you're still alive. So you have like an AI Pokemon with you, just like I was talking about, but it's in a free-for-all game. That is interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, Pokeball star drops. Great minds think alike, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else you would do for the star drop. Yeah, from this, you could unlock like the Pokemon for the event. You could unlock whatever else, maybe items that are used in Pokemon, and like normal currencies and skins and stuff like that. Evolution. Bonnie has 2 supers. Okay, maybe we don't need this. We could definitely just stick to the Pokemon idea. We don't need to, I mean, I get that it's an evolution. You can evolve your Pokemon, but maybe this could happen to the Pokemon that are following you around. We maybe don't need another repeat of the same thing again. I think what would make this collab unique is the fact that you have a Pokemon following you around. You're fighting with your Pokemon, not evolving yourself. Oh, wow. You could just buy the Pokemon partners in the shop. That is something that they would probably do. Oh, we got the logo. Oh, okay. Pretty cool. Pikachu El Primo would go kind of hard. Okay, all things aside, this is a really good concept idea. Just in the grand scheme of things, Pokemon X Brawl Stars should probably happen. This would be an insanely good collab. Now we have a Brawl Stars X Brawl Stars collaboration. So the background, pretty cool. Barley. Ooh, Shelly. What? Okay, wait. This is getting kind of crazy. We need to calm down. Shelly. 79 gems. Totally worth it. Kenji. No, Surge. Icons. Okay, let's get away from this post, shall we? Now, the most anticipated collab for Brawl Stars that was eventually taken by Squad Busters is Brawl Stars X Sonic. I may have reviewed part of this post before, so I will not go through it for too long. I definitely have seen this before. So it's another temporary brawler idea. Not my favorite idea because of how badly Buzz Lightyear screwed everything up. But we have Shadow the Hedgehog versus Shadow the Hedgehog booster boots. Don't know what that means. Versus Shadow the Hedgehog armed and motorized. All right, and then we got this one. Oh, wow. Okay, again, it's a really good idea, just in general, but my thing that I'm afraid of is having another temporary brawler that is the same person, because then everybody will hate that one character forever. They will never want that character associated with this game ever again. Perhaps instead of just Shadow 4 times or 3 times, however many times this is, we just get like the 3 main characters. We get like Sonic, we get Tails, we get Knuckles, and then maybe Shadow. I don't know. The main reason for that is so we're not doing the same thing again, because the Buzz Lightyear did not work. And if they try it again, I'm afraid it just won't work again, and there's no way to really rectify that. So I think it would be best if we try something completely different for like every big collab. Oh, then here's Max Sonic. This would definitely end up being a skin. They could also do a thing where they do release the separate temporary brawlers, like the characters that I mentioned, but then they also just give the skins to brawlers that are pre-existing anyways, like they did with Buzz Lightyear. There was Buzz Lightyear, now there's Buzz Lightyear Surge. But yeah, Max Sonic, this is like a given. This has to be the one. It also fits with Max's costume pretty well, so yeah, that would be amazing. Eggman Hank, all right. I mean, that's not that bad of a skin though. Like, it makes sense. He's just a little guy. We got icons, we got sprays, we got pins, we got concept art. Ooh, that's pretty cool. We got more concept art. Yeah, this is a really good collab. Really good art, good ideas. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word, but go follow them. I will have them linked down below, as well as Carbon Dive and all of these posts that I reviewed today. But yeah, that is the last collab idea we're looking at. So if you enjoyed, subscribe, use code NUBS, and I will see you later. Have a good night.